Hello and welcome to this podcast on the Flower Kingdom, aka new, although it's not new, it's just Super Mario Brothers.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's Super Mario Wonder. There's no bros in it.
Is it not? This is a game that's going to release next month.
As of recording.
As of recording, was over a month actually, isn't it?
Is that the 10th, isn't it?
Come out on the 20th of October.
I thought it was early October.
No,
okay.
mid-October.
Okay. So as of recording this, the trailer, the mini direct, which is about 15-20 minutes, I would say.
Yes.
Is it roughly that? Came out about a week ago, and this is the first time we've actually been both free at the same time. We can actually record it. So we're gonna have a deep dive into what we saw from the trailer and see what difference is, because the last new Super Mario Bros. Game
Was about 10 years ago.
was the one they put on the Switch, which was basically the same as the one they had on the Wii U.
The only
which was
difference is they
basically-
added Luigi Bros to the one on the Switch. That's the only difference. You can play both on the same game. Then you got the Wii U one, which is they just changed the map.
Like the camera just zoomed in, so zoomed into when you start talking. It's so weird. Anyway.
What?
It was so zoomed out. Every time you started talking, the camera just went zoomed in and in and in and in and in. It just looked weird. Anyway.
Can you do that bit again?
Oh, so yeah, Super Mario Wonder. It's the newest Mario game, 2D platform style Mario game for a while, because they re-released the Wii one on Wii U, which they re-released that one on the Switch. So this is now a completely new one, completely different, which has been the first one since Wii came out. So yeah, we're going to see the differences between the original Wii one, because that's the last newest one they've done. Quotation marks.
Well, I mean, they decided to change the actual menu for the Wii U one.
They changed the menu. So yeah, we're comparing it to the Wii one because that's the last official, completely rebranded new one they did. Or compare it to the Wii U one because that's the latest one we've played on stream.
But I would also, personally, I would compare it to 3D Land because there's a lot of things that are taken from 3D Land.
But the game isn't 3D.
No, but I'm saying a lot of the features are compared to 3D Land. So it's good to think about that.
I've never played 3D Land.
Are you not?
I've only played the 3DS one, which is not 3D Land.
Well, if that's the case, then I will get you to play that sometime.
Why would I need to when Super Mario Wonder's coming out in 6 weeks' time?
Because 3D Land is also good.
But I've got 7,000 other games I've got to play first.
But
Anyway,
yes.
the trailer came out about 6-7 days ago, and we got a little
Long
teaser.
trailer.
We got a little teaser in the Nintendo Direct, which came out just before we went away about 6-7 weeks ago. Oh look, new Mario game, nice. And then they said, "Oh, we're going to drop a whole 50-minute trailer for this," and we went, "Oh, okay." This was just before we were working out what video to want to film for September, and it was literally the day after we went, "Oh, okay." That's one of them off the list. So, Super Mario Wonder takes place in the Flower Kingdom, not the Mushroom Kingdom. Flower Kingdom.
It's a neighbouring kingdom. It's next door.
It's next door. So does that mean there's going to be a Star Kingdom somewhere else and there's other stuff? I don't know. We'll see.
Well, you know, Odyssey is in a different kingdom.
Yeah, Odyssey's different, isn't it?
3D World's a different kingdom.
course they are.
Most of the Mario games are different kingdoms, but Mushroom Kingdom is where Mario lives.
That's where Peach lives.
But Mario also lives there now. doesn't
Now. Didn't used to.
he? Anyway,
He's living in
so
New York,
this
Brooklyn.
Flower Kingdom
Yes.
is ruled by Prince Florian.
Yes.
Now, many would think, you know, if you think Princess Peach, Princess Daisy, Rosalina, or anyone like that, you think, Oh, it's going to be like a humanoid character. No. It's a caterpillar.
Of course it is. Why is it not a caterpillar?
And it's a caterpillar because
Because
they want to add it to
No.
Caterpillar to Mario Kart 8. I think that is potentially going to be the.
No, it won't.
You never know.
It won't. They've already got a stupid caterpillar in it. They don't need Prince Florian, who's been in the Mario franchise for literally what, 5-6 weeks when the game comes out. No, ain't happening. There's not a Mario Kart podcast anyway. But anyway, so
Yeah, but the last one's always promotional. But anyway.
yeah, Diddy Kong, the new Donkey Kong Country coming up.
Like that's going to happen. Anyway.
More likely than Prince Florian being in Mario Kart.
I don't know. It's Nintendo.
No, if that happens, I'll happily shave my head.
You heard it here first, people.
If Prince Florian is in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and Wave 6, I will shave my head. Anyway, so the first part of the trailer we're talking about the new areas and worlds. There's 6 worlds, 7 areas, and it's basically the same as every other Mario game. I think there was 7/8 in the Wii one, 7 to 8 in the Wii U
Yeah,
one.
but then you've got the Rainbow World, then you've got like the Flower World after that, like the Flower Rainbow World, blah de blah. So it's probably going to be more, but 7 base game worlds.
Yeah, 7 or 8 base game worlds in the Switch one and the Wii one and the Wii U one.
Yes.
I wasn't on about the post-game shenanigans, was I? Was I? No. Okay. So, basically it's going to be the same process. You go through the worlds, you have to complete them one at a time, running through the map. And then there's open world sections, which
It
means
was
you
weird.
can pick which level you want to do next. But that seems stupid because you've got to do them all anyway. So why do you not do the easy ones first and then do the medium hard one, then the hard one afterwards? Why would you go, oh, I'm going to start this new game, then we're going to do the hard one first and then do the easy one second? Like, why? That doesn't make any sense to me. It seems like a pointless thing to add to the game.
I know, but it's
like...
it's also like sections. It's not like, you know, it's not.
So it's basically, let's imagine world 1 is here. The first 4 worlds you've got to do in order, then 5, 6, 7 you can do in any order you like. So, the most annoying part of the game is definitely the stupid flowers, because...
What's wrong with the flowers?
Because I know for a fact, after playing the game for 20 minutes, they're going to go, oh, hi Mario, oh, this is where... Every 2 seconds I'm going to be like, shut up!
But they'll give you hints about what you need to do.
They're going to be like the stupid... When you play Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, the bloody... What's its face? The robot child's going to pop up every 2 seconds and go, hey Sonic, what you gotta do is you gotta defeat all the enemies and go through it like this. It's like, no, shut up. You don't need to know this information.
There must be a setting to turn it off.
No.
Or at least a setting
Because
to...
every game nowadays holds your hand for most of the game.
Yeah, but at least turn the voice off.
No, why would that be an option? It's like, I'm not going way off topic here, but when you play Pokemon Red and Blue, Oak just goes, here's your Pokédex, go. In the newest one, they go, oh, once you go here, oh, you've got to go this way, that way, this way, that way, go this way, and then go around that way, and then go that way, and we'll tell you where to go.
No, but the new one doesn't.
It does.
Doesn't.
Every time you go to a new city, it goes, oh, you should check out the gym. Oh, you should do this. Oh, you should do that. Oh, you should do that. And then when you get near one of the Titans, it goes, oh, look, a new Titan's around here. And you go, oh, look, that's over there.
Yeah, but you still got to find it yourself, haven't you?
You look on the map, and they're all on the map.
Yeah, but it doesn't tell you how hard they are, so you don't know what order to do. Unless you look online.
Yeah, but in Red and Blue, they just give you the game and go.
Yes.
They don't show you on the map. They don't tell you anything. They just go work out yourself.
Well, it's like like all of the other Mario games before it, like the 2D ones, and tell you what to do. Just go, off you go.
Exactly. There's no flower to tell you how to complete the level and go, oh, there could be a star over there. You're supposed to work it out and use your brain and you work it out yourself.
Yes.
So these flowers are going to freaking annoy me. 100%.
But I could give you coins.
Wow.
Which is useful because you can buy stuff from shops. Just like Odyssey.
Yes, just like Odyssey, you can get special purple coins to buy stuff from the shops, like items and lives and stuff like that. But the one change from the OG 2D Mario games, or the newest ones anyway, New Super Mario Bros., was that there are a couple new characters on the roster. Now, the OG ones are Mario, Luigi, Blue Toad, Yellow Toad.
Then they got rid of Blue Toad.
And they got rid of Blue Toad, now Blue Toad's back, because Blue Toad is superior to Yellow Toad, and if anyone disagrees, they are wrong and stupid.
Hello!
Hello, Mr. Wrong and Stupid. How's it going?
Who plays as Toad and Mario?
When you've only got Mario, Luigi and Toad, you play as Toad.
Yes. But you played Blue Toad.
I literally just said Blue Toad is better than Yellow Toad.
Yes.
And you said me, because I said if you like Yellow Toad, you're an idiot.
Yeah, but when there's only Yellow Toad, you have to pick Yellow Toad, don't you?
No, because you literally said 5 seconds ago that Blue Toad was better than Yellow Toad.
Yes.
So why would you have to play as Yellow if you prefer the blue one?
Because on the Switch version, there's only Yellow Toad.
Yes, but what I am saying is now you can be them again. Why would you play as Yellow? And you said, hi, me, I will still play as Yellow even though I have the option of being Mario, Luigi, Blue Toad, Yellow Toad, Toadette, and now Daisy.
Yes.
Who are you going to play as?
I would play as Yellow Toad because if you pick Blue Toad...
I'm not playing Blue Toad.
Well, who are you playing?
Toadette.
Why Toadette?
Because you, apart from like in Mario Kart, name one other game Toadette's in as a playable character other than Mario Kart.
New Super Mario Bros. Deluxe.
Never played it. So the only game I've ever played the chance to play as Toadette has been is in Mario Kart. Because she's not in Smash Bros. She's not in Mario Party. She's not in...
She's Mario Party.
She gives out... She can't play as Toadette.
No, but she's still in the game.
Well, she's in most games. You just can't play. She's not a playable character.
Yeah.
Which is what this whole conversation's about. If I could, I'd play as Nabbit. But I'm not a basic who plays easy mode. There should be an option where you can play as Yoshi and Nabbit and turn easy mode off and play him normally.
Write a letter to Nintendo, then I'll do it.
I've got more impressive priorities for Nintendo right now. Diddy Kong is first. This Nabbit thing is not priority right now. But that's potentially possible for it to happen. And it won't.
But you can ride Yoshi, and you can ride Yoshi on a Yoshi, and you can ride an elephant character on a Yoshi as well.
Yeah. So every Mario game ever, you can ride a Yoshi.
But not when someone's controlling it. So if you were to jump on a Yoshi and someone was playing on a Yoshi on a local multiplayer, do you control the Yoshi, or do they control the Yoshi?
Yeah, but in the old Mario games, you can just pick someone up and carry them. That's exactly the same thing. So that's not groundbreaking new material.
No, I'm saying which person controls the Yoshi.
Yoshi. Because they're the one with the legs and moving.
But not necessarily. It could be the other way around.
What? So what you're saying is, if you're playing a game, that'd be like saying, if I picked you up, you'd be controlling where I go.
No, but I'm saying if Yoshi's on easy...
Yeah.
And the more experienced player jumps on the Yoshi...
Yeah.
And surely the more experienced player should be able to control the Yoshi.
So what's the other person doing? Just sitting there holding the controller doing nothing?
They might be able to eat flowers and items and stuff.
So that's not controlling Yoshi?
No, you can. So you'd control the movement if I was Yoshi, and I would control it eating things.
So basically, you're pressing a button and it goes, and that's it.
Yeah.
Riveting gameplay.
Well, have you seen what the multiplayer of Pikmin 4 is? The second player just throws pebbles.
Well, in Odyssey, the second player just controls the hat.
Exactly.
And
So,
it just-
exactly. So,
just goes round and goes, argue up here, argue up here. Zoom, zoom, zoom.
exactly. So it's not nothing. So if that happens, I'm not going to be shocked. It's
Yeah,
just
but-
something that Nintendo would do.
Yeah, but it seems stupid. What they should do is make Yoshi and Nabbit, like, if you want to make Yoshi a playable character, don't make it easy mode. Just make it, or have an option where you can turn easy mode on, off.
Yep.
Then you can pick any of the characters plus Yoshi and Nabbit on hard mode, and you can play Mario, Luigi, and Peach in easy mode. Because what if you're like, let's picture this scenario, right? You're 7 years old.
Yeah.
Your favourite character is Peach,
Yeah.
right? You're new to Mario.
Yeah.
You can't play as Peach to learn Mario games on easy mode. You've got to be a Yoshi or a Nabbit. That doesn't seem fair.
No.
And vice versa. Let's say most people in my community's favourite Mario character is Yoshimeister General himself.
Yes.
You can't play as him
No.
in the game. If you're playing normal mode, you can't even get a power up and egg come out and you can ride a Yoshi and do that on the level
No.
because she's a playable character. So the only chance you can play as your favourite character in the game if you want to do the game easy, which is not like any Mario game ever. So it seems pointless to do it like that.
It is. But
So the way they should have done that would be, I've got easy mode, I've got hard mode. I can when you load up the game, you can go easy mode, hard mode.
Didn't I
Fish
have,
back
didn't I
off.
have it in Odyssey? Where you can play in Odyssey and then there's easy or hard mode.
Yeah, most games have easy hard mode
So why can't they just do that?
because Nintendo are weird.
Yes.
Okay, they're very weird about what they do with their games,
Yes.
such as the new power-up
Yes.
with the game. Now, we knew one of them already from the Nintendo Direct trailer, Elephant Mario.
But we didn't exactly know
No.
what he did.
In the end of the trailer, he just picked up the power-up, became an elephant, and just shoved the Goomba into the sky. Or wherever it was. Maybe it's a Koopa,
Yes.
I can't remember. But we now learn what it does.
And it does a lot.
Many, many things.
So it's kind of like a overpowered power.
I wouldn't say. Yeah. Basically, you become a big elephant. You can break rocks with ease, just running into it. You can just swing your trunk around and flick enemies
You
everywhere.
can flick enemies up so you can hit like a Lakitu or
What's the thing
something.
in the sky? You can
Or as the announcer says, a Lakitu.
a Lakitu. You can run over big gaps in things.
You can put water in your
You
trunk.
can ball in your trunk. But I do think the drawback to the power up is if there's like a small gap, you can't go through it if there's not breakable blocks.
Yes. But that is very similar to 3D Land because if you're a normal Mario, there's some sections which you can't get through unless you're Cat Mario. Because
Same with
because of the distance.
Every Mario game ever. Because in the Wii one, you can get Tiny Mario to fit through small gaps. In the original game, sometimes you got to be normal sized Mario instead of Mushroom Mario to get through gaps.
Yeah.
So it's the same in every game ever.
How about Mega Mario? They should bring that back.
That's Mega Man.
Yeah, they should bring that back.
That's only on the DS one.
It's not, it's on 3D Land, which is the DS one.
No, that was the 3DS one.
Yeah.
I meant the DS one.
No.
Arguably, some would say the best 2D platform Mario game.
Yes.
Arguably.
Can't remember because I don't think I played it.
I did have it. Don't know where the game cartridge has gone.
Don't know.
Anyway, Bubble Mario.
Bubble up.
Bubbles. He just blows bubbles.
But you can blow bubbles through walls, which is a bit stupid, isn't it? But if the animation went around the wall,
How can it go around the wall in a 2D game?
because let's say there's
It's 2D. How can the bubble go like this?
not
around
that way, as in around the wall like that. So it goes over it.
We can't go over it. We can't go under it. We'll have to go through it.
Yes, which is a bit of a stupid.
Well, how about if it's a
person.
cave and there's like you can't get through?
Well, then you can't.
There's
use the
enemy there,
iron.
and then there's like you have to go up, around, and down to get to your new area. But you can just blow a bubble, kill the enemies before you go up, round, and down.
Because that makes it overpowered.
You just said that about the elephant, and I've just gave you many comments of why it's not overpowered.
Yeah, but Bubble's also overpowered. If it can just go through walls, that's a bit.
So can if you carry the mini blue Yosh in the Wii one and just shake it, and the bubbles come out. They go through walls.
They do.
Yeah.
It's just that item, but you don't have to hold
hold
it.
a Yoshi,
Yeah.
and you can jump on the bubbles,
Yes.
which you can't. You can do. Can you do on the Wii one? You can.
Don't know.
Yeah.
But so it's just that, but
Yeah. They've literally just taken all the Yoshis from the baby Yoshis from Mario and gone, yeah, that's a good idea. Bring the bubbles. Bring the bubbles. Bring the bubbles. Bring the bubbles.
But-
Yeah, but the thing is, you've been saying that the first two power-ups have been overpowered. I think the one we've not talked about is the most broken of all of them.
I mean, I would agree actually.
100% is. Because is it drill or is it dig? Drill. Drill. So Mario just has a spinny drill on his head, basically. That's the power-up. And it's kind of busted, broken, and I feel like it makes the game stupidly easy.
Because right, to start off with, the first one, which is the less broken one, part of it.
Yeah.
Let's say a rock or something falls from a platform above you, or a Goomba or a Koopa walks off a platform,
Yeah, you just jump up.
and you just jump up and hit it with your
Broken.
spike.
Easy.
Um,
So they keep you dropping like spike balls down on you, you can just go jump, broke it, jump, broke it.
do you have to jump? Does it just land on the spike and go? Don't know. I think I only explained that too well.
No, not really.
The least broken actually would probably be you can break certain rocks to get, I don't know, to special places or items.
Well, it's basically a ground pound, isn't it?
But the most broken one,
Dig into
You-
ground, underneath all the enemies. Come back up.
yes,
You can literally just
But
skip most of the map by going down, across, up. Look at
but
me.
would they have Monty Moles as an enemy in the game, which actually still dig in the ground and you can't go past them because you have to, you know, because they're there, you could bump into them and then.
Yeah, if they're sat there and you're coming through them with a drill like this, they're going to die.
True.
So it makes no difference. So it's just broken. And you can jump into the ceiling and go through that way. And some Mario levels, it's literally just all ceiling. So you can just jump up and go. Done.
Yeah.
Unless it's, I'm guessing it's only for like if there's like a flat bit and if there's like a jump bit which goes like that, you can't go any further that way.
Possibly.
Well, I mean, that would make sense. But you'd have to jump out and do what, a jump and then go back to digging again.
What? Yeah, but what would be useful is, I don't know, you're only allowed to burrow for so many seconds. But you're only allowed to burrow for about 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
30 seconds. Something like that.
30 seconds.
Yeah.
When the whole level's like 2 minutes. You want a quarter of the level to be underground.
Well, that's just. I'm just saying a random number.
I thought you were going to say like 2 or 3
Just
would
a
be the
random
most
number.
sensible number to do
Yeah,
it.
but it looked like more than 2 seconds on the actual thing.
But you did know the timer on the top doesn't actually go down in seconds.
Yeah. Well, no, there's no timer on this game at all. Is there?
So there's no time limit.
No.
Oh, this game too easy then. You can burrow underground, Elephant Mario's broken, and there's not even a time limit.
No.
The whole point of a Mario game is there is at least a somewhat time limit, so you don't dawdle. So you can just dawdle the level.
Yeah.
Stupid. Stupid. Not buying the game anymore. Broken. Stupid. Why would you do this? Why?
You still buy it.
Well, yeah, because it's the first new Mario game in like freaking ages.
And the other thing to do with items is a feature they nabbed from 3D World where you can hold an item as well.
In a level.
I think, was it in the third Mario game as well they had it?
The third one?
I know one of the Mario old ones they had
Yeah,
it as well.
yeah. It's been a thing for a while, I think. You can just carry an item to switch them. I don't think you could switch them in the old one.
No, because you just had to basically, when you lose the item, it would just fall from the sky.
Yeah. This one you can just go A button, switch.
Yeah, that
So, like,
one. That one I reckon is from 3D World.
So you got the elephant and go, oh, I need to dig underground here. Switch, dig underground, pop back up, get the special coin, dig back underground, Elephant Mario again, let me just break everything pretty level.
But before we get to the new thing, one properly new thing with the game.
I'm not talking about the new enemies yet.
Yeah, that's what I was getting on to. Before we talk about the main new thing about the game, I think we should talk a bit about the new enemies. Because there's quite a few. 1, 2...
There was mainly three new ones.
6.
How did you get 6? They just mentioned 3 of them.
No, I mentioned 6 of them.
There was the
Hoppy Cats.
the Hoppy Cats, which is basically just when you jump, they jump.
But they fall slower. By the looks of things.
Well, obviously, because if they just hop when you do, it'd be impossible to get past.
Yes.
Then there's the I'm trying to remember this on top of my head. There's the birds which just go. I can't remember what they're called.
Condarts.
Condarts. There's the
Which just literally fly into you.
yeah. Then there's the what's one middle of that? There was another one before, in the middle between those and those. There
A
was
new type of piranha plant.
oh yeah, the watermelon piranha plant which just spits seeds at you.
Which is weird.
Just goes
It's like
in the end it make watermelon seeds pop out my mouth.
do you think I'm that skilled?
Yeah.
I'll give it a go, but I doubt it'll happen.
Just make my head a watermelon and make him just spit watermelon seeds out.
I'll literally get the animation from the video, enlarge it and stick it on your head.
That's all I want. That's all I want. That's all I want. Just make the full screen, just me doing that. Right. Then there's the weird
Conks.
That was
Which is basically
Thwomps.
a reskinned form.
They go
The
through.
only difference is
They go through goo. So
But-
goo is a new thing in the game as well.
but it looks like at the bottom of it was like yellow, wasn't it? With an arrow. So I don't know whether that arrow means that they can go in different directions, maybe. So there might be one where it's on the left and then it goes from the left across.
So like Thwomps.
But any direction,
Thwomps can go any direction.
can they?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I've only ever played a game where they go down. And that's it.
They go back up again.
Yeah, but they don't go left and right.
Yeah. There's ones that go that way. And then go like that. And go that way. And go like that.
Never seen it in my life.
It says just their face is faced that way, and it goes like that. You play with Mario games.
Then there's Mumsies.
Oh yeah, the ones you have to grab them and pull the bandage off to kill them.
Yes.
You
Can you
can't-
jump on them as well?
No. Otherwise, what would be the point of having the thing?
You get more points. Don't know.
No one cares about points in Mario games.
I don't know.
It's either beat the level as quickly as possible. That's it. No one cares. There's not a world record for most points in Mario. It's about time.
Yes, but anyway. Mumsies, you go and pull them, and then the cutest enemy in the game.
It's Clodsire. Now, Clodsires are enemy in Mario because Clodsire has taken over the world
Yes.
and they just eat everything.
Even you.
And so does Clodsire. They eat enemies, they eat anything. So literally, if there's anything near it, they're just going to eat it.
Yep.
So what you do is
It's
you,
like it's like the same animation as Kirby when Kirby eats something. It's like that Kirby when it eats something.
You get a big mouth and it just goes,
Yeah.
nom. That's all you need.
And
Clodsire is just going to eat up for days.
The only
It does
difference
have a-
is
it
it's
does
got,
have-
it's got a different name, but
No.
it looks similar. and
No, it
it's
doesn't have a
orange.
different name. They're called Clodsires. they're Clodsires. They're not Clod. They're just Clodsires. There's these magic flowers in this world, right? Touch them, and basically Chaos Mode activates.
Yep.
And
Which we love on here on DV's Ditto.
yeah, I would say so.
I've written down some of the things that happened.
I
didn't think
don't.
put all of them.
I hopefully. It would be really cool if every time we did the level, the Chaos Mode would be different each time. But it's not.
I don't think it would be.
Like in World 1, you could hit Chaos Mode and there's like 4 different options and it randomly does it each time.
I mean, there's nothing to say it doesn't happen, but by the looks
Does
of
it?
it,
It doesn't.
it doesn't.
Which is very upsetting.
So.
'Cause what Nintendo are trying to do is make their normal Mario games replayable as much as possible.
Yes.
And if they did that, it would be played at least 4 times each. Wouldn't it?
Yeah.
If there was 4
But-
different options for this one and 4 for that one. Instead they're just going to play it through it once. But what I'm probably going to do is play through it once and go,
Yeah. But the thing is, thinking about that, that point, 3D Land, to complete the last level on the game, not normal game, to complete the last post-game level, you need to complete the game. You need to get all the stars, and you need to do all the stamps as well. Now, a stamp, there's about 4 or 5 stamps that you can't get unless you play the game entirety as a character. So if you play every single level as Mario, you get a Mario stamp. Every single one as Luigi, so on and so forth.
Yeah, but that's just repetitive.
Exactly. So
That's like...
I mean, it makes you want to play the game, but then I bet most people have never played that last level post game because they can't be asked.
Exactly. 'Cause there's
Unless
so
they
much-
play it with. But it's even because there's more than 4 characters. You can't play it multiplayer and then get all the stamps that way.
Yeah, because even in this one there's like 6, 7 characters. I bet
But
there's a
why didn't they bring back Rosalina?
Because she doesn't deserve this much love. I'm sorry. She is literally in Galaxy because she's the queen of the space or whatever.
Yes.
What else has she done?
She can drive a car.
They've just gone, oh look, new shiny princess, let's put her in everything.
Yeah, but that's the same thing they done with Pauline. And she's just the mayor of New Donk City.
Mary Lou Donk City, and she's the OG girl that Donkey Kong kidnaps for Mario to rescue in the original Mario game.
Yes.
So she's at least got history.
Yes.
She's been shoved into every Mario spin-off game,
Apart from Kart, yeah.
apart from Kart.
Yeah.
Is she in Superstars? Party? No.
No.
She's not in Smash Bros.
Because
She's literally in Golf and Strikers. She's in everything. 2 games.
No, but she's in. She
Tour.
was the first character to be added to Tour.
Tour. Yeah, but every character's in Tour, so that doesn't really count.
Not everyone. Clodsire isn't in Tour.
That's because Clodsire's not out yet.
Yeah, but after is it this week or next week, Tour is not getting any more updates
Whatever.
ever. That's the end.
What? You can't pin this information mid of Super Mario Wonder podcast.
But yes, Tour
There's
Tour
no
is
more
dead.
updates for Tour.
No new tracks.
No new tracks.
No new characters. Nothing.
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 Ever.
They'll go, oh yeah, the next tour is based on this, and they'll just pick some tracks that are like it. It's like, oh, this is the Christmas one. Let's just put all the winter tracks in the game for that 2 weeks.
So what you're telling me is every single track which is in Tour right now,
That's it.
that's it.
Yeah,
So,
apparently that's it. Unless they decide, oh, actually, we're going to have a new track.
so when does this run out? I know we're going completely off topic here, but when does that end?
Whenever they whenever they've released their last the Rome track, basically.
So when all them tracks are like shut off complete, what we could do is do another podcast. Right, we're planning the next podcast in this podcast. Right, once it's shut down, we need to write down every single track in Tour that's not in 8 Deluxe.
Yeah.
And rank them, or like pick which ones we said yes.
That should come.
Because that will be accurate. Because all the old ones have only been in Tour, correct?
Yes.
1 to 5. So we can base on that and go right. We're going to rank them.
Yes.
And say which one's most likely to, which one's least likely to. Do a tier list.
Yes.
We could get a Mario Kart special guest on for that one.
Alcaraz.
Or another one. I know more Mario Kart people than just Alcaraz.
Devious dear. Invite yourself to your own podcast.
Yes, I'll invite myself to my own podcast. Exactly. We'll just get an expert on, it'll be fine. But yes,
anyway,
back to where we were going to before Hayes distracted me with this breaking Mario Kart Tour news.
It's not breaking, it's been for about 2 months.
Yeah, but I don't play Tour.
Neither do I.
The only Tour news I get is from you.
Alcaraz. Alcaraz told me about this.
When did Alcaraz tell you about this?
When he was playing Mario Kart on stream.
When was Alcaraz playing? Yeah, but every time I am live, Alcaraz is live or I'm at work.
Yes.
So I can't really watch Alcaraz streams.
Okay. Well, anyway.
Because every time he is playing Mario Kart, I'm either at work or literally about to record or doing something else.
Well, anyway. Enough about that. Let's go back to this...
Chaos mode.
Chaos mode? Or grass mode? Or...
Just call it chaos mode.
Chaos mode.
Chaos mode. You said you wrote down all the special things it does.
Well, they said this is some of the things it does, and I didn't, because it went through it so fast and I think I missed maybe 1 or 2 out from the thing.
What did you say in general?
But in general, so first one, which we've seen many times, we've seen in the first teaser trailer, we've seen in this, we've seen photos of it, well, God knows what, it's all the pipes move.
Yeah, pipes move.
So they can either go up and down, or they'll go across like a caterpillar or a snake or whatever. Which might be useful because without it, you probably won't be able to, you know, get to higher things.
Yeah.
Now, I think you can complete the level without actually touching the Wonder Flower. So
well, you can, because we saw in the direct as well that each level you get 2 Wonder Seeds, which you have to collect each level. They're basically the gold coin to the level. You get 1 for beating it, and you get 1 for beating it with the Wonder Flower. Chaos mode activated. If you activate Chaos mode and beat the level, you get a Wonder Seed. If you just beat the level without getting it, you get a Wonder Seed. But I think if you beat the level with the thing, you get 2.
Yes.
I think.
But it depends, because if you don't find the Wonder Seed after activating the Wonder Flower,
Can get it.
You only get 1.
Yeah.
Although you've got Chaos, you'll only have...
Yeah, so it'd be Chaos for nothing. Chaos for nothing.
Which we love.
No, we like Chaos for something. We don't like Chaos for nothing. There's got to be an end goal to the Chaos, otherwise what's the point in the Chaos?
Another thing was a stampede of enemies. So they showed us some...
Yeah.
Rhino things.
Some rhino things.
Well,
you mean rhinos?
I doubt they'll call them rhinos. They'll have a name for them.
Well, yeah, but they're literally rhinos.
Yes, but anyway, they will stampede through the level. You have to either stay on top of them.
Speedrun when activated.
Then there's a terrain will tilt, so it might activate some rocks or whatever to try and roll.
Yes.
It turns into Indiana Jones mode. You could randomly fall from the sky. I don't know how the world will tilt into that.
I'll just open a pit and you'd fall. Or the screen would tilt like this, or this way. It would tilt and you'd fall off the map. And Mario would go, wah 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 wah! Except you won't, because it's not Charles Martinet. We haven't talked about that yet. So you go wah 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 and fall down and just fall down, and you have to like fall down and dodge all the stuff as you fall down.
Yes.
Kind of thing.
There's also bubbles, but not the type of bubbles.
Yeah, bubbles will just come up at the bottom of the screen. You have to bounce on top of the bubbles to get to the end. There was
Floating
also
space,
Space One,
which is if there's anything like new Mario Party. Oh no, that's going to be horrible.
That's Harry Potter. There's also where it changes the game perspective, so it becomes a top-down.
Yes.
Which is
There's
very
also what you've named Odyssey mode.
Odyssey mode. Mario becomes a Goomba. I saw that in the original trailer, and I thought, this is a 2D Odyssey game. What's going on?
But it's got to be. It's got to be more than a Goomba, surely. But in 3D World, some Goombas, if you jump on them, you can then become that Goomba. So basically, Goomba was an item. Now it's just...
Goomba was an item.
It was in 3D World, yes.
You stamp on the Goomba,
and then you get an item, which is like an item shaped like a Goomba. And you walk into that item and then you become a Goomba.
What benefit do you get for being a Goomba?
Enemies don't chase you because you're an enemy.
Is that it?
Yeah. So if it's the same as that in Wonder, it's not too beneficial.
No, because if you're a Goomba and you just start killing Goombas, the other Goombas will go, hang on a minute, this Goomba's
but the thing is,
undercover. We got to kill it.
The thing is, that Goomba, even in the Wonder Direct, had a Mario hat on it.
Yeah, but what we've learned, H, is that Goombas are idiots.
Yes.
Well, basically, any of Bowser's enemies are idiots because they'll think, oh, that's a Goomba. Oh, he's wearing a hat. Oh, there's not comment about it because no other Goomba's ever worn a hat.
But even the same in Odyssey. At least in Odyssey, the Goombas would actually do something, wouldn't they?
Yes, because they're also wearing hats.
Not all of them, were they?
Yes, because you had to knock off the hat to be able to become
them.
That's the whole point of the game.
Yes. So, actually...
What
we can say is, in the Flower Kingdom, Goombas are idiots.
Yes. Well, no, all of Bowser's enemies are idiots. So I'll get as if a Koopa Trooper came along and thought, oh, that's a Goomba wearing a hat.
Yeah.
Don't care.
But there's also something about Wonder Seeds that we've not mentioned. You need to get them to complete the game because certain levels you can only play.
Yeah.
Once you've got Wonder Seed. Now, is it going to be the same as 3D Land where in the open world bit, right? Let's say you're in World 3.
Yeah.
And to play World 3 Level 3, you can. But to play World 3 Level 2, you have to have enough, in this case, stars, but all Wonder Seeds. Like, why do they do it on the lower levels and then the next one you can just play anyway and carry on?
Because they probably will do it so... No, what they'll do is, there'll be normal Wonder Seed up to that point.
Yeah.
When you get to the open world, 3 will need so many stars. No, let's say there's 3 levels in the open world.
Yeah.
First one, don't need any. Second one, you need a few. Third one, you need a few. But if you do them all in order, you don't need to worry about it.
Possibly.
So that defeats the object of doing them in any order when you can't actually do them in any order. Unless you 100% level 1, then 100% level 2, then 100% level 3, and 100% level 4. It's the only way you can do them out of order.
Yes.
Which is stupid.
Yes, but anyway. There's also new characters that many people said they're weird looking toads, which I can get why, but they're not. They're
the shop people.
Poplin.
Oh. I thought, where are you going with this?
But they're also the people at the end of the level, aren't they?
Yeah, but you can't. Yes, because if Toad's a playable character, if it would be weird if Toad saved the Toads.
Yeah, but in the new Super Mario Brothers, Toad saved Toad, didn't they?
Yeah.
So it's no different to
They want to
that.
expand the universe
Yeah.
because they want to make new plushies of Poplins.
Yes, and they want to add stuff to the movie.
Exactly, so they can make a second one where Diddy Kong has a starring role.
A third one, and then a fourth one, and whatever.
Of course, because you see how much money that first one made?
Yep.
Exactly. They're not going to make it. They're going to wait for it. I've got a DVD there somewhere.
Anyway, as Ditto said, they also have shops, which
Shops.
but I think we've already mentioned that. You can buy
Items. You can buy badges.
Badges. Good.
Badges.
Now,
Again, this makes the game easier.
and replayable because each level.
Does it?
Yeah, because each level you have different things. So, like in 3D World, for example, you could only get certain stars if you played the level of certain characters.
Yeah, but you
For
can-
this,
you have
let's
to
say
buy
there's
the badges.
not all the time. But what I mean is, let's say there's, I don't know, there's something special in the game that you could only get whilst using one of the badges, whereas something else in the game you could only access by using a different badge. So you'd have to play the level twice to actually 100% the map.
But why? They wouldn't do that.
I bet they will.
They won't.
But anyway,
They
You
really
can-
won't.
you can buy badges, but you can also,
Play special levels where you can unlock them by doing challenges and crap.
yes. So I've got a list here of some of the badges.
They all make the game easy mode, so you might as well play as a Yoshi or a Nabbit.
Yes. Well, not necessarily easy mode. There's one that makes it a bit harder.
Yeah, invisible mode.
Yeah, invisible mode, where even you can't see where you are.
I just feel like the channel points request. If you could pick what badge I have
Yeah, I think so.
for a level.
I reckon so. That would be quite good, actually.
There's broken one is the one where if you fall in lava you get an extra jump.
Safety bounce.
Safety bounce.
That, if in the new Super Mario Bros. U, if you were on easy mode where you had to be Nabbit or Toadette or Peach, you automatically got a safety bounce. So
So if you play as Yoshi, the only way you can die is if you fall in lava.
but if you got safety,
If Yoshi has that badge on, he can't die.
well, he can, because it depends on how big the gap is. Because if you fall in lava, bounce, get out of the lava, and then fall again, you'd die.
Yeah, but Yoshi's got the flutter jump, so he can make big jumps easy.
Yes.
So Yoshi with that badge is easy mode.
It's basically near enough. He's got a star.
Yeah.
Plus, he can.
No, it's not because it's got a star which can't die. You can still fall off the map with a star.
Yes.
So he's invincible.
Yes. So, yep.
So that's a broken one. There's the
Invisibility's
wall jump
weird,
one.
which I don't necessarily understand the difference as yet without
God
playing
knows.
it.
There's a super run mode,
Yes.
which just makes you run. So you might as well just hold the run bar the entire game, which I do anyway.
No, I think it means you can't. You have to keep moving.
Yeah.
You can't.
You can't.
You can't stop. So some levels that might make it harder actually if you got to wait for something.
Yeah, you just do this. And go.
Depends if it lets you do that.
It doesn't make you go backwards.
In the mobile version, it didn't.
That's because the
Whoever
mobile
plays that,
versions is
whoever-
basic.
It is, but whoever played that, don't know, just seen it. Parachute, which is like the
Which is like
the white Tanuki.
No.
Yeah.
What, the P where you can?
Yeah, the P one.
No, there's nothing like that. Because the P one you just shake and you just fly forever.
Well, it's like that.
No, you don't. You just jump and you just go down slow.
Yeah, no, but the new P1, which is like in 3D Land or New Super Mario Brothers, where it's just once. It just lasts longer.
That's just a normal Tanuki suit.
It's not on the.
It's just a
Wii U
normal Tanuki suit.
It's not on Wii U Deluxe or 3D Land.
It's a Tanuki suit, because if you glide and you can just do this, you just glide and then you just fly like that. You shake your tail, you go slow down. It's that.
Yeah.
You don't have to shake, you just have to jump,
There's also Dolphin Kick.
which makes swimming levels easier.
You can swim faster and you can break blocks.
Makes swim levels easier.
Crouching High Jump. Now that was from a different Mario game.
Odyssey,
Odyssey. Yeah. But you
again, makes the game easier.
Grappling Vine.
Again,
That's very.
makes the game easier.
There's a sensor where it tells you where special items and stuff is.
No one's going to use that ever.
There's also basically what Gold Mario would do if you ever play a game with him, where it just gets all the coins around you and just magnetizes it into you. So you just
Again,
get all the coins.
irrelevant. If you want to buy some stuff in the shop.
Yep, and that wasn't all of them. The rest of them they haven't said.
Yeah. Most of them are either stupid, irrelevant, or make the game piss
Difficult.
easy.
There's either ones that make the game piss easy or ones that make the game difficult. Nothing.
Or do absolutely nothing and no one will ever use ever.
Yep.
So, pretty much pointless.
Now we move on to multiplayer. Now, we'll start off with local multiplayer, which is basically the same.
Same as every
same as
other
everyone.
multiplayer game ever. So
4 people can play locally. Instead of being a bubble, you're now a ghost.
yeah,
But the thing is, if someone hits you as a ghost, you don't lose a life,
yeah, you get group lives.
which is a bit weird.
It's to stop because back in the day when you played the Wii games, there was always one person you bullied to keep murdering them. Now you can't do that because you've all got shared lives.
No, because but if you bully them and they're a ghost and then you hit them whilst the timer's still going down as a ghost,
Well, that's still
you
not
don't lose
bullying.
life.
That's least bullying.
Yes.
Because you always used to laugh at the person who had 15 continued and you had 2.
Yes.
But now you can't.
Yes.
So if you're playing, right, let's say you've got a pro Mario gamer, you've got an average person, then you've got like a new person in the game.
Mhm.
You can only be as good as the worst player.
Yes.
But instead, the other two are going, oh my god, we're not doing anything. We're not making any progress, you keep wasting our lives.
Mhm.
So that I prefer it to be the other way.
I think it'll be better the other way, but not my decision.
It should be. It should be mine. I should run Nintendo. Go on.
And obviously ride Yoshi on a Yoshi, ride elephant on a Yoshi.
Been over that. The power-ups.
Yeah. That's it from local multiplayer. Then we go on to online multiplayer, which is, in one word,
Terrible. Pointless. What's the point of it? Because basically, you play online, you can't do local co-op,
online co-op.
online co-op, can't do that. You turn online on, you go into a level and there's like 100 random ghosts on the level and you can trade items with them.
Yes.
Wild. You can put in standees, which is basically checkpoints.
So basically, if you die,
Makes the game, again,
easier.
exactly.
If you die, you can bump into it, and you'll basically, let's say you got a standee with an elephant item.
Yeah.
Basically, you die and you're a ghost. You bump into it, you're now an elephant.
Yeah. So again, makes the game easier.
Yes.
It also said if you help people give items, your rating goes up.
But what's it for?
Doesn't tell you what the rating's for.
Is it just bragging rights? Oh look, I helped many people.
Unless it does something, there's no point in doing it.
Yeah.
You can have friends in the lobby,
Yes.
but again, you can only...
It's basically the same, but there's one extra thing, which
You can do races.
you can. So basically, it's who can speedrun the best. But they said it's for some levels.
Yeah, which again, they want to try and make the replayability as much as possible.
Yes.
Like the games like Mario Kart and Mario Party, which do really well. Because you can replay them many, 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 many times over.
But
With games like this, you can't.
no.
You play it like once, maybe twice, and go, yeah, I'm going to put that away. Maybe in about 6-7 months' time, I'll play it again.
Yes.
That's it.
And
There's no way they're going to make a game like I don't think there's many story games that has that replayable
no.
factor unless it has different like pathways and endings. That's the only way you can make a game like that.
Now,
And Mario will never do that.
the other thing that I thought was, how did they go from 3DS Mario / the one on the Switch where you could play online with friends, right? But
But
it's basically exactly the same as local co-op. So you can bump each other, you can hit each other, you can throw people off, blah blah blah. How do they go from that to what they're doing now? Why?
because
Because it's
they wanted to try something different and thought, you know what? We want the world. We want everyone to play together. That's what we want. But no. All we want to do, Nintendo, is have 3 friends online to bully each other when we're miles apart.
yes,
That's all we want.
but no.
Because I was planning on streaming Super Mario Wonder with H. Probably the most likely people to get it would be you, Jack, and Giratina, and just
I mean, we can be in the same world together and share items.
again, I was planning to do a proper playthrough with a couple of people, but now the only person I can realistically play it with is H.
Or Jack if he comes over.
Yeah, 2 people. It would have been funny if me, Alcaraz, you, and like Jack had it, or like me, Lanky, Alcaraz, and Monsuno or something. Like something like that would make it more interesting, wouldn't it?
Yes.
But now I can't.
No.
Unless we do Super Mario 3D Land.
Yes, but that's
Old news.
old, very old news.
Exactly.
But then the thing with 3D Land, also, base game, online. DLC part of the game, not online.
Makes sense.
That makes sense as well. And then the only other thing in the Direct is, oh look, let's have a new Nintendo Switch.
It's a red one. Woo.
Wow.
There's a secret at the back. There isn't really. You take off the back and there's coins.
Wow, it's not real money.
I know, it's a picture.
Wow.
When Twitch 2 is planning to come out next year.
But the thing is,
So what's the
the
point?
Joy-Cons, you can
Red.
just buy them. The only thing that's different is the dock is red. That's really, isn't it? Wow.
Thank you, Nintendo.
Thank
So
you.
overall, I am excited for the game, but there's a lot of things they should have fixed to make it
Not broken.
not broken. I say, from the Direct, I give Super Mario Wonder a 7 out of 10.
Yes, but what will it be when you play it? Will it be a better experience? Will it be a worse experience? What do you
Well,
reckon?
from what I've seen, it's going to be a slightly better version of the other 2D Mario games,
Yes.
but
Also,
not as good, if you get what I mean.
yes.
There's pros and cons for either of them. But I don't think after it comes out it will break our top 10 Nintendo games of all time list.
Probably not.
Probably not. So, on that note, I think if you guys have got any opinions or thoughts about Super Mario Wonder when it comes out in around 5-6 weeks' time, let us know in the comments. And yeah, hopefully you guys are excited for it as much as we are. We'll be playing it on the stream on release day, if it's possible.
If not, around that
It'll
time.
be around that time we'll play it. So yeah, link to the Twitch will be in the description.
As always.
As always. And yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video on the channel. So, cheesy wave,
Adios.
and goodbye. See you guys later.